What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Siren Frost, and in today's video, we're going to be doing the update video to my Destined King of Infinity Levidras Empireo post set 11. And this deck will be featuring some support from the set 11 collection. And also, this deck is like all the rest of my other decks. This deck is inspired by Kuon, who is one of the anime characters in the Cardfight Vanguard anime. And yeah, this deck can have a little bit of twists and turns here and there, but I hope you guys like it, and without any further ado, let's just see what we actually cooked up. So, for the right deck, we will always start with the energy counter, because personally, I actually like this card better. Of course, you do need the generator itself to enter sanctioned games, because it is considered a ticket inside the event, pretty much, so if you have this one. But you also need to have two, I believe. You need to have two of them at the same time, but I just feel kind of weird playing both at the same time. I don't know, maybe it's just an OCD thing. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Now for grade 0, I have Stagnipper Dragon. If this card wins second, draw one card. When this unit does board upon. And forgive me guys if I'm a little stuttering. Long day. For grade 1, I use Scorpiercer Dragon. If your soul has Stagnipper Dragon, and when you would ride Mantiscythe Dragon from your ride deck, you can ride without discarding a card from your hands. So it's a nice little trick to spare a card. For grade 2, we have Mantiscythe Dragon. When this unit is warded upon by a grade 3 card, Levidras in its card name, Energy Blast 3. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to one grade 3 or less card from among them, reveal it, and put it into your hand and shuffle the deck. So that card's pretty much good. And then we also have the main first original one, the Destined 1 of Infinity Levidras for our main grade 3 for our right deck. Active skill is a 1 turn, so Counterblast 1, choose one of your rear guards and your opponent's rear guard circles and put an Infinity marker on both of them. When any player's unit on a rear guard with your Infinity marker attacks a boost, you may have that unit either get 10,000 power plus or 10,000 minus until the end of that battle. If your opponent's unit gets minus 10,000 power, remove one of your Infinity markers on that rear guard and draw one card. Divine skill, active. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, Soul Blast 1, choose one of your and one of your opponent's rear guard circles and put an Infinity marker on each of them. And this unit gets 10,000 power and plus 1 critical until the end of turn. So, that's why this card is very much essential. If you want to wait until you get Empireo to use that skill, go right ahead. They both will just act the same pretty much. But that is my right deck right there. Now, on to the main deck. And yes, we are using cards that Kuon used in the anime. So, we have 4 copies of Cheery and Support L for our triggers. We have 4 Peppery Peppers. And 4 Inspire Maiden Alanas for our 8 crits. When at the end of battle, this unit boosted, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your units, and gets 10,000 power until the end of turn, which is pretty good. And then we have 3 copies of Frenzied Heiress for that extra defense. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets plus 5,000 power to the shield. So a nice little extra protection, just a little pretty much. And of course, we have the Overtrigger choice, which is the Source Dragon Deity of Blessings Blessfavor. Additional effect is draw one card, choose one of your units, and gets plus 1 critical until the end of turn. All your front row units gets 10,000 power, and if you have more damage to your opponent or the same number of cards, you can choose one of your cards in the damage zone and heal it. So a nice little built-in effect right there. Okay. Sorry guys, my leg was starting to fall asleep. Alright, and that's my grade 0s right there. And then for our grade 1s, excuse me, we have 4 copies of Springfang Donola. When this card is put into your soul by your card's ability, during your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Levidras in its card name, either counter charge 1 or energy charge 3. And for a lot of times, we want to do energy charging because to get that mid and late game ready. Next, we have 3 copies of Knight of Silence Illusions Clarence. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked or boosted if your Infinity marker is in the same column as this unit, and if you did not countercharge this turn, put this unit into your soul and countercharge 1. So 3 cards is perfect. Then we have 2 cards to countercharge. But if you really want to, you can get rid of Clarence and put a different unit in there if you feel more comfortable playing that. But next we have 2 copies of Growing Dracokid. When your Grade 3 Grave Vanguard with Levidras in its card name is attacked, if your Infinity marker is in the same column as this unit, retire this unit, choose your Vanguard being attacked, and it gets 10,000 power until the end of that battle. And I'm only playing 2 because to me it's just still a sample. If you want to take out Clarence and put 2 more into this one, you can go right ahead. It just depends on what you prefer. Next we have 3 copies of Custodial Dragon for our perfect guards, and then 1 Elementaria Sanctitude for our last one, because this card is an essential for decks that can do triple drive, like Leo Odium, or Patriarch, or Juicy Fruity, whatever you prefer on choosing the most. This card can be played for free without paying a cost, but other than that, you can discard a card from your hand to add as a perfect guard. Only the downside is it's removed from the game completely until the end of its use. So that is the Grade 1 lineup. Now for Grade 2, we are only playing 12 Grade 2s in this deck, and we have the new one, which is the Counsel Woltis. When this unit is placed on rearguard, choose a Grade 3 card Levidras in its card name from your ride deck, and you may reveal it. If you revealed a card or your Vanguard's Levidras in its card name, counterblast 1, draw 1 card, and discard the top card of your deck. When this unit attacks a Grade 3 unit from a rearguard with an Infinity marker, this unit does get 5,000 power until the end of the turn. Soul Blast 2, choose one of your opponent's rearguards, and to the end of the opponent's next turn, that unit cannot intercept and cannot stand during your stand phase. So yeah, your opponent's pretty much fucked on that last one. And next we have 4 copies of Acquired Pantheraad. When this unit is placed on rearguard with your Infinity marker, this unit gets 5,000 power until the turn. If your Infinity marker is on your other rearguard in the same column as this unit, choose one of your other rearguards, and it gets plus 5k power until the end of the turn. At the end of the battle, this unit attack, retire this unit with the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Grade 3 or greater card Levidras in its card name from among them, reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle the deck. So this will help you search out for Levidras faster. Next we have the most popular card, which is the Onfall Anotogaster. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if your Infinity marker is in the same column as this unit, Energy Blast 3 with the top 2 cards of your deck, choose a card from among them, put it into your hand, and put the rest in the top or bottom of your deck. And this unit gets 5,000 power until the end of the turn. During your turn, however, if your Vanguard's Levidras in its card name, and there are 3 or more of your Infinity markers, this unit gets 5,000 power, and if your back row has no other rearguards with the same name as this unit can attack from the back row. So this is why this card is very dangerous and very fun to play with at the same time. So that is my... Oh shit, that's not good. That's good. That is my Grade 2 lineup right there. Now for Grade 3, we're only playing 3 more copies of Levidras. The regular one for Persona Ride, obvious reasons. Then we also have the Destined King of Infinity's Levidras Empireo. This card is also is regarded as Destined 1 of Infinity Levidras. During your turn, this unit gets 5,000 power for each Destined 1 of Infinity Levidras in your soul, and all of their divine skills. Now, first skill, counterblast 1 or put a card from your hand into soul. Choose 2 of any player's rearguards and put an Infinity marker on each of them. If you put a Vanguard with a card with Levidras in its card name, this cost, choose 3 instead of 2. When any players on the rearguard with your Infinity markers attacks or boosts, you may have that unit gets either plus 10,000 power or minus 10,000 power until the end of the battle. If your opponent's unit gets minus 10,000 power, remove one of your Infinity markers from that rearguard and you may draw 1 card. Then finally, for 2 copies, we have Knight of Formosity Charmant, or Charmnet. Active skill is a drop. If there are 3 or more of your Infinity markers and you do not have a rearguard with the same card name as this unit, Soulless 1 and call this card the rearguard. When this unit attacks, if your Infinity markers is in the same column as this unit, retire another rearguard and this unit gets 10,000 power until the end of that battle. And at the end of the battle, retire this unit and draw 1 card. And they're only according to their rules, this unit is limited to only 2 copies, so that makes some sense, pretty much. But yeah, that is the grade 3 lineup, and that is the main deck that we have for this deck. And of course, we have played 5 copies of Infinity Ice Markers, because I think that's pretty much all you do need at that moment. I don't know if you're allowed to play more than 5. I just chose 5 because I thought it would be a little bit easier. I might be wrong. But anyways, you guys, that is it for the update video of Destined King of Infinity's Levidras Empireo post set 11. I hope you guys did like this video very much so. It was a lot of fun to actually play and rebuild it from the ground up, as I always like the most about these decks that I do. And there we go. Sorry guys, I have to fix this up a little bit. I don't know why I just made a big mess in this for some reason. Uh-oh. This is not good. This is all jumbled up and it's not looking pretty. Shit. Yeah, real professional, right? Okay, so while I'm doing this organizing again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it very much so. Comment down below if you guys like this deck at all, or if you guys, your personal preference might be, that's okay. And yeah, if you guys have any content or questions forever, leave some in the comments down below. Say what you guys think about this, as long as they're professional ones and not troll-wise. I'm more than happy to hear it. And if you guys like the content I do create on my channel, please subscribe to my channel, comment down below, show some love, thumbs up for this channel, you know the drill, guys. And yeah, anyways, you guys, there'll be a full deck list in the box down below. Go ahead and check that out. And I'll see you guys next video. And as always, I've been your host, Siren Frost. Sign out.